I've joined my colleagues on this side of the aisle and voted time and again to cut taxes on middle-class families, and each time our Republican colleagues have opposed the measure because they value tax breaks for the top 0.1% of income earners more than they do middle-class Americans. Republicans have even rejected our efforts to provide tax cuts to businesses and provide them incentives to hire. So in response, Democrats narrowed the focus of the tax cuts to employees. But Republicans again refused to provide a tax cut for the middle class because it was paid for by asking the top 0.1% of Americans to contribute. Instead of compromising and focusing on economic policies that will help create jobs, help the middle class, House Republicans focused on dead-on-arrival special interest pet projects like the Keystone Pipeline and further efforts to weaken the Clean Air Act. The Republican plan ignores the reality and the challenges that face American families to maintain their homes, to maintain their jobs, to provide for the future of their families and their children and their retirement. For those who have lost their jobs in one of the worst economic downturns we've ever faced, unemployment insurance is a lifeline. It's also important for Main Street businesses that rely on these dollars. The grocery stores, the drugstores, all of them depend on people having some cash to come in and take care of the necessities of life. Without extension of jobless benefits, consumers will pull back spending, hurt local businesses, and decelerate the progress that we've made. We have had 20 months of job growth, not sufficient to satisfy the demands across the country, but in stark contrast to the absolute collapse of employment in the last months of the Bush administration. That's not been an accident. That's been a result of decisions that the President and Congress made, the Recovery Act, other programs that have helped keep the economy moving, too slowly, but keep it moving forward. These are challenging times for millions of Americans. We cannot afford to let Congress be sidetracked by marginal issues. The core issues are very clear. Extend tax cuts for middle-class Americans. Provide continued unemployment benefits to those desperately searching for work.